Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Darkest Dungeon, where I have turned the game down a little bit. I did not realize that the mix, you do test recordings where you can, and it's always wrong. The audio is always different than you think it's going to be, no matter how many times you do this. Hopefully the mix is a little bit less hot this time. So, our profile is level 2. Can we preview... Okay, level 3 we get the Hellion, so we can see what's coming up. That's interesting. So yeah, like the ability to prevent status effects rather than managing them afterward is the thing we'll have to unlock. I have to say, indelible trinket is that's a strange wording. Red Hook was in a difficult spot here, I think. It is tough to follow up a game that was as insanely successful as Darkest Dungeon, and that people are going to have such high expectations for the sequel of. Like, it's tricky. I'm not trying to say that they should have just like remade the first game or anything, because I don't think they should have. I think they're right to veer off pretty hard. That said, I'm a little uncertain about this like run-based roguelite gets stronger over time approach, because it is directly counter to the whole, first of all, the vibe, but secondly, like the actual themes of the story of the first game. And that's not necessarily a problem if this game's story is quite different. Maybe that's what we're seeing. We're seeing a peek into the fact that this game's story is going to be more about a resurgence of hope. But it sure does not feel like Darkest Dungeon in that way, right? It feels like it's running backwards. It's very, very interesting. Anyway, let's continue our journey. And there's a lot of good reasons for it to feel like it's running backwards. Again, I don't want to sound like I'm being too judgmental about that. It's just very different from what I was expecting, that's for sure.
While the flame still burns, hope remains.
You tell him, Wayne. Also, apparently the flame is eternal. Can't really be,
The borderlands, half swallowed by the stain.
It can't really be wiped out in any meaningful way because we just appear back here. So I guess hope is undying. That is now the message of the game. Again, it's just like a little bit different.
The shackles of denial must be destroyed.
I'm into it. I believe that very strongly.
The crossroads. Wait by the lantern's light, and welcome what help may come.
Alright, so we're going to be running out here with the same party this time because we just barely did not unlock a new character.
More devastating than the horrors of 100 campaigns.
So we get different versions of these characters, though. You should pay attention to that. So round start, there's a 15% chance of getting the blind debuff. That's oddly... They should maybe reflavor this as not blind anymore, if it's going to work the way it seems to work here. Breacher. At combat start, pull 3 and gain 2 stacks of defense and 2 stacks of attack. And I don't know what that blue thing is, and unfortunately the glossary doesn't work on this menu. So I guess, you know what, that being the case, let's just jump to the next menu where it does work, and we'll look at it in there. They should definitely fix that. I'm sure that will change.
The flame, sacred and sputtering. The last hope for us all.
Yeah, okay. Here I can glossary. So taunt. Okay. Taunt for 2 turns. Breacher seems like a great trait for your man-at-arms to have. It seems very, very good. Dismiss. Our Dismiss here is robust, but not so good with the digestion. Our Grave Robber is generous, plus 10% damage, but there's a chance that you will get vulnerable, which is okay. Maybe not even going to be a big deal. When damaged, there's a 15% chance to become blind. Again, it seems like they're using that to represent something that's very different from the way they've flavored it. I hope that they sort of change that design. So, combat skills. Everybody's allowed to have 5. Did we? Yes. It does remain the case that we've unlocked this thing that we unlocked on the previous run. So, do we want to throw Dead of Night on her? Is there something like... Flashing daggers is very rarely correct, I feel like. I'm gonna do this. Because healing is really at a premium in terms of value, it seems like. Yeah, and then everybody else still has just the 5. Okay. Let's do it. Oh, did my stagecoach... No, my stagecoach does not maintain upgrades between runs. Okay. Good stuff to know. What have we found?
This is no place for decent folk.
What have we found in the cache? Okay. Blinds enemy 2 tokens. If target bleeds, heal. Yep, okay. Speed bag seems good. A lot of these trinkets are very, like, whatever. Storage trunk is great. Okay. Who wants a trinket? So bleed resist and stun resist. You have not a super high bleed resist naturally, and if you're going to be taunting everybody, honestly, I may just throw both of the taunts on, or both the things on there, because we're getting that guaranteed taunt every single turn, or every single combat rather. Like, Barristan is going to get hit a lot. Oh, right, the combat items too.
During my lectures gave me pause, and I recognized in you something of a kindred spirit.
So the bandages can go on. Definitely not the Plague Doctor. The Plague Doctor doesn't need them. Who would we put bandages on? You have your own self-heal thing. I think I'm going to give them to Dismas and Barristan, maybe? Oh, Dismas takes both. Okay, it's like a single... Alright, that's fine. And then the blind, I might also give that to Barristan. Just, yeah, okay.
Facing oblivion, these folks have kept their honor. Have you?
It's a great question. As always, 50% light. It's so weird how the bonds of agreement are one way so frequently. Alright, Paracelsus, hope is contagious once it catches. I mean, that is in line with what the mechanical themes of the game seem to be.
In this world, wealth is worthless without purpose.
It's a game that's talking about the same ideas, but talking about a lot of the same ideas, but talking about them in a fundamentally different way. I wonder how people are going to take that.
The point of no return welcomes you with open arms. Each gravestone is more than a failure. It is a promise to do better. You see, even your valley is not immune to the spreading stain.
I really like that gravestone line. Not just a failure, but a promise to do better. That's... okay. All right. Can you hear me getting on board in real time? So this one... okay, this Dismas is not particularly suited to range like last time. So here, we really want to be using the knife wherever we can, right? The knife does the work.
A promising development.
Yeah, 40% bleed or blight resist. That is a shame.
one less obstacle in our path. Push on to the inn. Rest and resupply await you.
No, I can't hit the leaves. Ah. It is so hard to steer a stagecoach. How did people ever do this? Alright, it would be super cool if we managed to not lose anybody
Under
this
the
time.
mountain's unblinking gaze.
Here at the lovely old Torch and Crown. How's everybody feeling? Pretty great, in fact. I probably want Barristan to do this, right? Taunt and dodge are a powerful combination. And then do we want to throw this up on somebody else? I probably don't want to save these, right? Given the number of battles between inns, like you get a lot of effect out of these items, so they should definitely be used. I'm gonna give it to Dismas because Dismas does not have a self-heal.
Learn what can be taught, that you may stand just a little taller at the end.
So we still don't really understand the meaning of the combo token. Interesting. If you level up Bolster, it actually does reduce stress. That's pretty cool. We're going to take a moment here and look at these a little bit more carefully. So if Dismas is using his knife more often, obviously we will get a lot of value out of Wicked Slice, and it does ignore a bunch of Deathblow resist, which is high value as well. Ooh, leveled up Duelist Advanced, providing a charge of dodge is very cool. Oh, leveled up Tracking Shot provides a combo token. And not only does it ignore dodge, it removes their dodge. That's definitely a lot less, gosh, yeah, leveling skills up is really powerful now. Holy heck, the difference is very significant. I kind of want to do this, though, just because I want to play with that mechanic a little bit. If I'm reading this correctly. Okay. Yeah, let's see. We won't be able to do it in a lot of situations, but the more annoying enemies absolutely do put up dodge.
The next
At the
stop
Wainwright,
is
we'll
leads
install
away.
this.
Plan accordingly.
And then win a cultist battle, complete without any upgrades mounted of the stagecoach. That's probably... Can I take this
Planning
off?
and mindfulness, as vital to survival as sharpened steel.
This feels extremely doable, right? And it turns out a skill point's a lot. Obviously, a bunch of hope we now know is also very valuable.
And
But
rain, resignation, and death. This land is truly barren.
okay. I'm feeling as ready as I think I'm going to get.
War rewards only resignation.
Awful lot of skulls in the road. Okay, so did we see Watchtower? Oh, okay, that's interesting. I want to do that. And from there we can hit the Watchtower. Okay, right and then middle. Yeah, just get to know each other. Everybody get friendly. Barristan does not like it in here. It feels like stress management's going to be really difficult. I'm wondering if we can get like a good friendly relationship going. I'm wondering if that will help a bunch. So Dismas wants to give him a bunch of our cash. Oh, I didn't spend any of my money on gear. Well, you know, this is a good result for that. She wants to hang out and dazzle them with tricks, lowering our light but getting us more loot. I would like the light to stay high. Light's currently at 88, so this would drop us to 63. Makes me a little nervous, if I'm honest.
Abandoned or forgotten. It is ours now.
So movement resistance. Ooh, pipeweed seems very good. High chance of -3 stress, low chance of +2 stress. I guess mopping is relaxing most of the time. I've definitely working, in retail places and stuff. I have definitely had those +2 stress mopping days. Wait, no, sorry. I want to do this and this. Somebody should take on this this new trinket, movement resistance. I'm gonna give it to Dismas, I guess. People are always trying to move Dismas to the front, and I don't really want him up there.
The destination's never in question.
Middle.
Only the route you take to get there. Echoes of humanity, twisted by hopelessness.
All right, we got some critters. So you'll have some significant blight resist. The Widow doesn't. Yeah, let's go ahead and lay it on here. Ooh. Okay, never mind. Oh no. He's been infected with the worries. I mean, I guess it makes sense. If I got attacked by a zombie, I might too. So there's no blind. Okay, there's a generic debuff. Resist is what the blind is rolling against. Okay. So we're just getting kind of unlucky is all. It happens. I'm gonna bolster her. Give myself a little defense and... Okay. Horror, not so good. For 2 turns, half a chance. I don't much care for that. So tracking shot does not, in fact, require the way the tooltip text for tracking shot was worded. It sure looked like it required the target to have dodge, and I didn't think that was the case last time, and it appears to not be the case this time either. I don't know what the hell's going on with that. All right, I guess let's just start working over this one in the front. Taking out the stressor in the back seems like it's maybe going to be a little bit of a task.
On to the next.
All right, let's hope that we can get everybody to love each other as quickly as possible. Ooh, actually getting very close with them already. I think I'm gonna go ahead and... It won't heal him, but it will protect him from 4 damage. Well, yeah, I guess it's that or... Blinding Gas is on cooldown. I didn't even notice that it had a cooldown. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and do this. Kind of a lot of horror going around here. Alright, come on, finish her off. Well, now that's a shame. And you could blind, but you can't kill her. Okay, we got through the resist.
Suffering strengthens the bond.
Wow. Okay. You are here to let them know. Speaking of letting them know.
Another impediment, cleared with impunity.
So close. Yep, and a mastery point is like phenomenal, really incredible loot. I can't, there we go. Wait, why do you have a new... Oh, the worries, right. Minus 50% stress resist. That is a shame. Four corpses in a rolling coffin. Paracelsus, if you feel the need to say something like that, I want you to keep it to yourself. Okay. I remember what this is. Dismas thinks we should just run. Barristan thinks let's do it. Paracelsus thinks we should run. Dismas is going to be mad at Barristan if we go for this. I mean, it's the beginning of the run, right? If it's going to kill us now, that's very little penalty. All right. Hit it.
In crisis, no gain is insignificant.
So, it's become lost in time? That did not do the thing that I thought it was going to do. You have become lost in time. Plus 8 speed. When stress damaged. What is that? Daze. 33% chance of daze and destroy a positive token. Plus 8 speed. Yo. Okay. Yeah, that did not do the terrifying thing I thought it was going to do. I'm glad that we tried it so that we know that it's different now. Unfortunately, now we're hostility growing in the group, which is not ideal. Okay, we're getting little bits of loot here.
The fog is parted. Our way is made clear.
Okay, so. Well, no decision to make so far. And then do we want to go left? Ooh, I do like a hero shrine. An assistance encounter would also be helpful. Maybe we go left at the next thing and then make a choice from there. Aw. Please be saying that to Dismas. Hooray! Audrey immediately patches over her disgust at Dismas's terrible manners. So why are they both showing... Huh. Oh, I got a combat item, right, out of one of those things. Remove all negative tokens, yeah.
Pity a soul so twisted by despair.
A lost battalion. They are weak. Let's do it, says Barristan, and it will apply weakness to them. Audrey says, what's a few relics to save on bloodshed? She thinks we should run and throw some money behind us, I guess? Paracelsus thinks formulas need battle testing. Alright, so the question is, here, whose relationship with Audrey am I damaging? Right? I'm gonna make her mad at Paracelsus. Okay, that's a cool looking dude. Oh, I dig that. I thought they were gonna get. Oh no, I clicked on Paracelsus's version of the thing, not Barristan's. Barristan's was the one that was gonna weaken them. Well, unfortunately, don't really have a lot of call here. I guess what I can do is. It's not gonna matter too much. Let's just hit him. Hit him for bad.
Mistimed. Misdirected.
Wow, and miss entirely. Okay, this completely ignores the defenses, because mining pick. Does it still expend it? No, it does not. That's a shame. It's probably best to just finish him. So 15 damage versus trying to get 23 onto this one in the back. I'm actually not sure. And we have no idea what the bishop does. The bishop could be serious trouble. Okay, it's not so bad. Do I want to try to throw up the debuffs? No, I think I want the blight. Okay, it's not so bad. I really like the drummer. So you're at 7. If this hits, it's a kill, probably. Ah, the resist. Yeah, that drummer gets to take a lot of turns. And of course, minimum damage. But at least we're past the taunt. Not low enough to really benefit from that yet. Let's, I could just get to work on the next foot soldier. It doesn't feel like the drummer's actually all that dangerous. And the bishop hasn't really done anything yet. Ignores defense, but hits for minimum damage. Pretty bad. Huh. Well... There's another 50%... Okay, these foot soldiers... Why do you have such a high death resist? Yeah, that's weird. Hopefully Dismas can finish it. I'm gonna... maybe throw up a little defender. I think she needs it. Ah.
Proportion to mounting pressure.
We were just getting along. This was our plan. And I could try Rampart here. I don't know. I don't feel like we have a really good play at all. I guess we got to get through the buff, right? Okay, pretty decent. Yeah, I'm going to let her heal herself. So see, now this one has 30% death blow resist. I wonder... Yeah, there's something going on here I don't fully understand. That said, this has a pretty good chance of working. I thought it said it ignored 30% of his resist, which would mean that he did not, in fact, have a chance to resist.
A righteous action.
Uh-oh, what is that? That looks serious. Okay. Maybe the deal was you're supposed to take care of him before he gets to the benediction. Right, we don't have any reason to... Yeah. We don't yet have a use for this combo token. I can crush... Maybe we can just take him out before he gets to do whatever that benediction is about. What's your blight resist? 30%? I really want to heal myself, but I think we're on the clock here. Oh! This is actually a really good idea. Because that makes him vulnerable to a whole lot of extra attacks, including Paracelsus's proper grenade.
Anxiety foments insidious fears.
I guess probably none of his attacks can hit the back line, because otherwise I would imagine he would have had to. Well, low enough now that the blight could potentially do the job. Can we just heal some more? I'm not that afraid of the drummer, if I'm being honest. Feels like I should just take the healing. Alright, yeah, things are going just fine for Paracelsus. I'm gonna see if we can get him. I don't trust... Well, it says death blow resistance none. Alright, I'm gonna trust it. I'm intentionally not killing him so that we can execute another grave heal here. It seems like a very good skill.
One less obstacle in our path.
There we go. Start getting along again.
Experience, however painful, is the greatest teacher of all.
Okay, lots of currency. Some okay stuff there.
The loathing festers. A simple choice. At least it should be.
Okay. Half of you want to go one way, half of you want to go the other. That does complicate things slightly. I mean, it's got to be left, right? It's got to be. Oh, there goes Barristan. Flying off the handle.
Echoes of humanity, twisted by hopelessness.
All right. We probably want to burn through the Widow as fast as we can. That's a thing that's available to us. Light resist of 20. It's better to go darts. Right? And unfortunately, I cannot hit her now. I kind of think I have to do battlefield medicine.
A little help impeccably timed.
Okay, great.
Early results are encouraging.
Okay. Hooray for superior block. The taunt's about to wear off. Do I want to bolster her? I don't know. She heals herself pretty well. Maybe I just want to do damage. If I get this knockback... Okay. Well, look who it is. Please land? Okay, great. Hopefully the blight will do the job and this just won't even matter. I'm gonna throw up a defense around Dismas, mostly just for the personal defense buff. Alright, really good news. You are not super blight resistant, but you know what? I'm gonna kill a corpse here. Because I want her, I want him in the second space. We can access him with all of our good abilities from here.
A little help impeccably timed. Suffering strengthens the bond.
Wow, they were already almost at an antagonistic relationship. That's wild. Yeah. Odds were good. Paracelsus' speed is a real problem. Ooh, good time for a crit. Crits are apparently not automatically stress removing. Even crit heals, which is a shame. Okay, please don't miss. We can do this, but I need you to hit. Ooh, yeah. Like that. Much like that, yes. Oh, you asshole. Alright. Still a chance. This does do contact damage. Yeah. Hooray, loot.
An unexpected find.
Well, technically loot. I imagine that it does not make a lot of sense to give that to Paracelsus. Yeah, 70% natural disease resist. So she has a tendency to get stealthy. Let's give it to you. Probably not, right? Maybe I want to move some stuff around here. Token removal. Yeah, you know what? Let's swap that. I want the more generic debuff removal on somebody else. So now we have two people who can do it in a pinch. Okay, so you just heal as you travel. Ariston is just gaining HP all the time. Alright, Hoarder, we've got plenty of currencies for you. What do you want? Which one is... that's relics? Okay, so... the griddle would be wonderful. Can't take it, of course. Fire resistance, bleed resistance... blight resistance. I do like a high chance of improving affinity. What are these trinkets? Wow, too expensive is the actual answer to that. Yeah, I think I am going to buy the playing cards. And maybe I'll buy a speed bag. And then we'll just call it there. Oops. That button is not the way you do that. So we're gonna head to the hero shrine, and from there to an assistance encounter, and then we don't have any choices to make for quite some time after this, and I definitely want the hero shrine. I'm the only one who wants the hero shrine, sadly, but we'll live. Or, or not, maybe. All right.
This is no place for decent folk.
Do we want to push Audrey again, or do we want to grab a new skill for someone else? I kind of want to... I don't feel like I have a good sense of what order to do Audrey's things in, and my guess is that because we got a skill for free without having to do a challenge with Audrey, we probably will get that with everybody else too. Let's begin some of these other storylines.
Plague Doctor. Chapter 1. The Good Student. Brilliant and bold, her unconventional theories created nothing short of a scandal in her 4th year. The mocking whispers and scornful glares of her peers and professors had an ironically invigorating effect on her extracurricular experiments. The mysteries of the human body, of life and death itself, hovered just above her scalpel's reach. If only she could acquire a corpse of sufficient freshness.
Okay. Emboldening vapors. That is not a bad idea. Plus, doing that successfully gets us a mastery, whereas I'm sure, failing at the other one would not have. So do we want to slot that now? I feel like I never do ounce of prevention. She's very judgmental as well. She's not really getting along with everybody else.
Pillaging brigands, enriching themselves as the world collapses.
Can you imagine? What kind of monster would you have to be? Stupid yips. Alright, and we go up to the crack shots first, right? Yep. Boy, the yips feels like it pretty much always, if you have the blind, you pretty much do not hit at all. It's only supposed to be a 15% increase, right? Maybe I want to, because I can't do damage to the right people. We could go emboldening vapors on somebody who will do the damage. Now, let's start stacking the blight. Because that attack is an awfully large amount of damage over its entire lifespan. Uh-oh, combos. Well, shit. That's not what I wanted at all.
Early results are encouraging.
That's a real bummer of an outcome. Okay. Hold the line. How dare you? How dare you rearrange my party? Okay, that blister shot does not seem like very much of a problem. Wow, everybody is just doing a terrible job. Right now you're at 11 HP. Okay, that's pretty good.
An unavoidable end.
This already feels easier than the last one. Although, I mean, obviously I say that as we continue to get totally wrecked. There, we have some time to restore people's HP. Yeah, maybe I should swap Dismas and the Grave Robber, because he really, really doesn't want to be in front. But Pick to the Face still has pretty good range from the front. Oh, I have to hit one of these. Well,
A miscalculation, perhaps.
no, I still wanted to run forward and get the buff. Ow. We should be able to finish this. Sadly, you really can't contribute.
A righteous action.
Part of me definitely wanted to take the tombstone heal there, but I was worried that Dismas would fail to get the job done, and I definitely wanted the actual loot from the fight.
Giving in to madness is easier than holding out against it. They are heroes.
Okay, Dismas wants to spend some time robbing these people. Barristan thinks we should do a thing that is all benefit and no downside, and I'm with Barristan.
Scavenge what you can, and be off once more.
Okay. We are about to have so many breakdowns, and there's nothing I can do about this, right? I have no way of suddenly managing stress while we're on the road. No, it doesn't look like it. All right. And we have a long way to go yet. Okay, that's a new one, although it does look a little familiar at the same time. Well, I mean, just crush it. The ghouls are real bad news in the first game. Yeah. Oh, come on. Blight resistance is fairly low. Yeah.
A slow dissection. An unavoidable end.
Yeah, without the ability to reduce stress by critting and stuff, it feels like it's very, very hard for that number to ever go down. Yep, there it is. All right, this might be a good time for the old tracking shot. You don't have any abilities. No, not without upgrading. No abilities to care about the combo token. So you're gonna take 4 more damage. It is entirely possible that this attack will just kill you. But yeah, I probably want to hold off on the battlefield medicine until people are actually below 50. Okay, that might be enough. What an incredibly annoying thing to do. Alright, I think we are just gonna get to work on the other dude. Ah, man. Well...
Resentment. The slowest and deadliest poison of them all.
That's probably not the slowest. Well, that's pretty bad news. I think I will have Dismiss... Right, we're fighting through Guarded. Yeah, I guess I just shoot the woodsman. Well, no, I do it with the sword. The sword's still more damage. That sucks. Okay, could have been worse. Wait. Huh. She prevented Paracelsus from using the ability. Weird. Okay, well, can I do this at least?
A little help, impeccably timed.
And then I guess I will try to push this dude over the edge, or... No, let's go for the blind. Alright. Oh, right. Sword for the... Yep. Well, that's why I'm going to do the pick instead.
Persistence will overcome even the greatest of threats.
May I medicine him now? Yes, this time I'm allowed. Let's try to force you to the end of the turn order. Nope. Well, it goes pretty late anyway. Oh, this sucks. Just die. Oof.
Scavenge what you can, and be off once more.
Ooh. Maybe I need to be having heroes use combat items on each other more often to prevent their relationships from getting so bad. It's just like, once you have people start stressing out, the second the first meltdown happens, it makes it impossible to achieve any friendly relationships. Probably, like, potentially ever. Yeah, like look at how trashed all of his stuff is. I do not have a good handle on the stress management yet. Maybe that's something that'll get easier over time. Audrey, damn it. Well, there goes any hope of getting a friendly relationship between her and Dismas.
Cruelty and callousness have claimed dominion here.
Yeah, it feels like this is going to be a thing that ends a lot of runs. Leave and lose some light. Run and lose slightly less light. You know what?
Abandoned or forgotten, it is ours now.
So they did agree, and I just didn't get a... It feels like that system still needs some work. In the sense that, like, I think it literally does not function the way it says it does. Oh, man. Another ghoul is bad news for sure. Can we bring the other one to the front? Nope. Really awful work, actually. I don't actually want to remove that. This ignores dodge if you are stealthed. Well, maybe we just try to hack through this guy since we took a big chunk out of him already.
A breakthrough.
Yeah, it's working.
The slow suffering begins.
Yep, there it goes. Well, at this point, I don't think I even want it to work. Yeah, let's make sure she's taken care of. We can absolutely just get through this dude. Okay, that's annoying. Yep, ghouls are every bit as much of a problem as they used to be. Dismas, come on. I think boy, 1 to 2 damage. Okay. I was curious if I would be able to remove his dodge because it's not an attack that deals damage. So I thought there was a chance it might not get leapt in front of there. So you have 7 HP left. I feel like I have to... There we go. I have to try to stick the blood. And a stun. Yep, it's pretty bad news. Damn it. He was out of the battle. How's he... Alright, definitely important we pull one of these. It is a really good skill. Okay. That time the tracking actually happens.
Resentment. The slowest and deadliest poison of them all.
Yeah, over time, hopefully we will, we'll get better at managing these systems a little bit. We'll see a lot less of this, like, incredible hostility.
A little help impeccably timed. The slow suffering begins.
Ah, come on. Alright, well the good news is she is actually stealthed, so this will avoid the dodge. It will do minimum damage, as all attacks always do, but it will avoid the dodge. Okay. Miserable. Miserable stuff. Is she really about to have a breakdown? Okay, she's very close. So she's got the worries as well. Yep, and all of her relationships with everybody are completely screwed. The thing is, like, once you hit a single meltdown, you're basically guaranteed to hit this like long string of catastrophic breakdowns, which means that all of your relationships go to hell. So I didn't really know what to do about that. I do not know how to manage that. I think this is where we're going to call this run for today. I am not in general going to do 2-hour episodes, hopefully. So things are looking a little bit grim, but when you come back next time, tomorrow, we're going to attempt to find the hope in all this. That's the idea here, right? And we'll see you then.